everyone, thanks for joining me once again. So I went out with a couple of friends last night, and I took Anne-Marie and Mike. Right. I took Am's for a bit of a drive in my car, and for some reason she put the seatbelt on, was fascinated of how big it was compared to her seatbelt, and now it won't retract in. Not her fault, this could have happened to anybody. But yeah, this is the state we're in at the moment. It's just not going in at all. So, let's take the door card off, let's inspect it, and let's see what we're working with. Quite simple to take the door card off, just really annoying. But it's got to be done. So let's crack on. Alright, so to take the door card off, you've got this screw here, this screw down here. For ease, we'll take that off as well. Why not? You don't have to, I don't think. But you also got to take this and that out, and that's just a connector. This is really easy to take off, just and then prise it out. It works. And obviously the speaker and everything, but then the door should lift up. Oh, these as well. In there you've got screws. So take that off, and then it should prise up and come out. We're at the point where the door card is almost off. We did take that part off. Now, to get all of it off, you have to take these off. So it's just a cover that comes off, but you have to put the window down. And there's a little cover there, and there's a screw what goes right in there. You can't really see it. There's a screw in there, which will then take the back trim off once you take this off. So that's where we're at, and this seatbelt is really annoying me now. Once that's off, this will just lift up and you can pull it out, but it is still connected by these. So all we're going to do, I'm going to get a bigger screwdriver for a start. So I'm listening to a bit of slip knot. Okay, and what we're just going to do, I'm going to take these out. Keep them safe, don't put them, if you've got shag pile carpet, do not put them on the shag pile carpet. You'll never get them back. They'll disappear into infinity and then you're not getting them back. Okay, so now that's off, the whole thing will just lift down. Ta-da! So now we've got this, and to me it looks like, because it isn't moving at all, the spring inside isn't engaging, but let's have a closer look. So the seatbelt is now out. This is the actual thing we want to get to. I'm going to take these screws out and have a look inside, because this will be the yes or no whether we need a new thing or something's just got stuck, which can be normal. It does say in the manual, do not repair, do not do this, do not do that, get a new unit if anything's happening. But as a quick fix for now, I will try and repair it if I can. It just isn't moving, so let's have a look both sides. We'll have a look both sides. I think it will be this side, but so as soon as I'd undone this, it started retracting on its own. So as you can see, it is retracting. I don't want it to retract too much. Oh, it's okay, it's doing it on its own now. So that indicates that something was stuck. So this is, oh. So this is inside, this is a spring, and what was happening was that was trapped. It was constantly like that. So me loosening it up has opened it, which allows it to twist, like so. So yeah, like that. So it's very strange what's happened. I don't quite understand why it's happened, but this must have been getting stuck. So all we can really do, what is this? I believe that is for the tensioner. Yeah. Unless that's failed, I'm a bit unsure where that goes, to be honest, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. So yeah, let's put it back together and see what it is, because everything looks alright, everything looks intact. Yeah. On the other side, this is actually how seatbelts work. It works on a ball bearing. So you get the correct angle, which I can't really find where that is at the moment, and that'll lift up and allow it to retract. Well, it'll retract, but it won't go the other way because it stops it. So if it seems to be stuck. So maybe if I try freeing it, it'll open up, but I need to have a little look at this. So upon further inspection, I've noticed it has been missing a component. So this yellow box thing, that is a major part in it. However, looking around now, the seatbelt does look like it has broke inside. Some of the, yeah, they've come off. So it'll still work, but I wouldn't recommend fixing it as such. I need a new one. But I've noticed this spring had also come off. So it's basically just broken, if you want. I'm going to put it all back together. I'm missing another component somewhere, but I'm going to put it all back together and see if it works. So it is retracting and going out, in, yeah, etc. So it is doing the job it should, but let's put it back together and see what happens. It should look like with the spring connected to that, to that, to that, to that, to that. So let's get all the casing back on. Let's put it back into position and see if it retracts and whatnot. Everything back together, and I've secured it back onto the door. Now, as you can see, this is going to go up here again. So it's coming out absolutely fine, and it's retracting absolutely fine. Look at that! And then once you pull it hard enough, as in a crash, it does stop. So there you go, it's fixed and I'm happy. So put it all back together and let's see if it does work. Me actually sat in the car with it. I'm sat in the passenger side of the 300 and I'm just going to check if this is actually working properly. So so it pulls out alright, a bit slack. Alright, so it does go back in. However, it did have a problem before anyway. It's just kind of the same with the other one. I think it's a common issue where it won't go in. So you have to like feed it in slightly, you know, give it a bit of a, you know, a bit of a push, and then it does retract quite harshly. So there we go. It'll stop upon impact, so I won't go any further. I can't go any more than that. And yes, it does retract back in, as you can see. So there you go, that is how to fix your seatbelt. It's the exact same as it was before. I think one of the springs had just come out, and as I took it out I thought it had fallen out. But anyway guys, I probably will get a 4-point harness at some point, so you know, but this for now, this is alright. I don't have many passengers anyway. But that is how to do it. Guys, don't forget, if you liked it, subscribe, share, comment, tell me what you think. You know, have you had any experience like this? Have you done it yourself, etc. So guys, thanks for joining me. Loads of videos coming up. Stay tuned.